Hey there, this is Chad Garber, and in this video I'm going to show you how to play even flow on acoustic guitar. Here are the parts. And then the next part goes. Then it goes back to the verse. Then it goes back to the chord. Then it goes this part again. Then it goes into finally it goes. Okay, and so if you like this video and other videos like it, please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more. Alright, let's get into this. First of all, you down tune your low E to a D. That's the only that's the only tuning you do. Everything else is standard, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to start off on the 12th fret, put your middle finger there, and when they count off, 1, 2, 3, on the 3 you go, you just take your middle finger to the 12th fret and then just slide it all the way down. And then you're going to use what I do is actually I use my ring finger and I slide from the 5th fret to the low, or to the 7th fret of the low E, which is the D. I'm not going to keep on calling it the D, I'm going to call it the E, so you'll know what it is, but you're going to go. And then you're going to pull off to the low E. So cool. And what I do is I pick down, and then I pick up on the pick down, slide it, pick up on the low E, low D. Then I pick down on the 3rd fret of the A string with my pointer finger. Then I pull off to the open A. And it hits that. I pull off once to the open A, and then I pick the open A as well. And then I end up with my ring finger on the 5th fret of the low E. The 5th fret of the A, I mean. Yeah. And then I go, take my pinky, put it on the 6th fret of the E, low E, and I could play that, and the 5th fret of the low E with my ring finger, my pointer finger on the 3rd fret of the low E, open E, open D. So and then it repeats. And the last time it goes. So basically I take my ring finger, put it on the 5th fret of the A, pull off of the 3rd fret of the A with my pointer finger, take my pinky, so I pull off. So yes, I pull off to the 3rd fret, and then I use my pinky to down pick on the 6th fret of the low E, or the D. Pick up on the 5th fret of the E, the low E, 3rd fret of the low E with my pointer finger. So down, up, down, yeah, so down, up, down, down, pull off, down, up, down. So then up, open the open D. Pick down on the 3rd fret of the D. Pick up on the 5th fret of the D. And then down on the low, down on the low open E after that. So it's, and you don't have to pick it just like that. You can do your own kind of thing. But I find that's the best for me. Okay. So then it goes back into the, and you listen to the song to get the format. But right after that, right after he does that first time, he comes back in with the, and that's just the same lick. You just skip the part. You just go, you're going right into that part, and then he does it again, and then the whole band comes in. It's like a little interlude there, and the whole band comes in, and he's doing this time. So you're still doing the 5th slide to the 7th slide of the D. I guess I'll call it the D. It makes more sense. Then you slide it, and you do the same lick. This time you just go. You pick down on the open E, open D and A. Take your middle finger, slide it from the 7th. I mean, just like you do at the very beginning. You slide it from the 5th to the 7th, and then you pick down on the open D and A again. And you gotta listen to it to get the groove. There's a groove though. It's a really cool groove, as a matter of fact. So it's, so I pick that one twice, the low D, the open D and A. Go down, I pick down and up. Then I pick down. Yeah, so I go down, up, slide, down, up, down with a slide, then open, and then up with the open D and A at the end. Back into this part again. And then you go into the chorus, which is really easy. You just take your ring finger, put it over the D and the A, the low D and the A of the 12th fret, and just hit those 2 strings. Then you slide it down to this 10th fret, doing the same thing, and then down to the 8th fret. And now real quick here, I'm going to teach you how to play this as if you're playing to a band, but you're the only acoustic guitar. I'm not going to show you the other parts, so I kind of combined some of the parts. Like this is the part where I kind of combined. What I do on this one, usually it just goes. That's just going back to the 12 and then back to the 10th. So it's. What I do is I throw this part in because the other guitar is doing it, and it sounds good. It sounds like it sounds naked without it. And all that is you're taking your pointer finger, put it on the 12th fret of the D, pick down again, bend on the pick down again on the 14th fret of the D and bend it, and then pick back down on the 12th fret of the D again. So that whole part now sounds like this. This won't sound, if you're playing just the acoustic guitar, nothing else, you might want to leave this part out. But if you're playing with a band and an acoustic guitar, you can put this part in. But here's how it sounds if you had a band. they seem to do that part more than they do on the recorded version. Okay, so that's the next part. Okay, and then they do this little interlude that goes. Does it 3 times, I believe, and that's all that is the 12th fret, going back and forth between the 12th fret of the low D and A. All right, and then it goes back into the verse. And then it does the whole thing again, and then it goes back to this part. I think it does it 4 times this time. And then it goes into this part. And all that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's like that. Alternate picking. And then it ends with that chord where you're hitting the 12th fret of the D and A there. That low E a couple times, maybe 3 times. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 3 times. So that's. This will really get you better at alternate picking there if you do it that way. You can do it other ways. I can't really imagine what you could do other than alternate picking, but you could always do it like. To me, it's just easier. All right, and that part goes on the Unplugged, the MTV Unplugged, Pearl Jam Unplugged part. They stay there for a while. They even come down, and the other guy's doing something different. I don't really even hear this part on either guitar. But I think if you're the only guitar player, or if you're playing by yourself, it sounds good to do this. But they come down, they do some dynamics where they come real low. Then it comes back up. And then you do this part. So all that is you take your ring finger, slide it from pick down and slide it from the 10th fret to the 12th fret. And then pick down the open A. So the 10th fret of the A, the 12th fret of the A, and then open A. And then you pick on your pointer finger on the 10th fret of the D. And I think he does a pull off. Just like you did up there, but it's kind of. You do a pull off to the D, and then you pick the D, open D as well. Then you pick up on the 12th fret of the D. And then you go to put your pointer finger on the 9th fret of the G, and play that, and then play the 12th fret of the D again. So it's. Make sure you don't go to the 13th fret like I keep with that. Then it goes back into the chorus, and then the other guitar does this. And you're basically in the D pentatonic on both those licks actually. You're in the D minor pentatonic scale, and all you're doing is going to the 11th fret, the 12th fret of the G, picking it down, pull it off to the 10th fret of the G with your pointer finger there, and you have your middle finger go to the 12th fret of the D. So you're on the G, the D. So pick down, pull off, pick down on the 12th fret of the D, and then pick up on the 10th fret of the G. down again with your ring finger on the 12th fret of the D again. Pull off to the 10th fret of the D. You hit that. So actually you don't really pull off. You don't really pull off. You go. You pick. So you pick down. If you pick up on the on the 10th fret of the D there, and then you pick up on the D there on the 10th fret of the D, and then you pick up. But then you pick down. So you pick up and then down. Right. Yep. So you start up and down. And then you hammer onto the 12th fret of the D. Then you go. That's a hard one to do on an acoustic guitar, but you're basically bending the 13th fret of the B string. And again, that's in the pentatonic scale. And really, if you want to jam to this song, by the way, that's the whole thing. You can jam in the D minor pentatonic scale. Except for your, don't forget that your low E is no longer a low E, but a D, so you can't. So I would just maybe do the soloing with the all the strings except for the D. Okay, and that is the video. If you like this video and you like other videos like this, please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day jamming out with Pearl Jam.